Welcome to Happiness is Healthy. It's Stephanie here, your happiness enhancer. I forgot to turn on all my lights. Just give me a second and the picture will be clearer that I've started. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, my goodness. Well, are you having a good night? Oh, good. Just a second. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. How funny. Anyways, taking a picture of nothing. Nobody's there. Huh. Now I'll be in good light. Nah, I was wondering what was wrong with my picture, why I didn't look right tonight. Get my mic back on. Anyways, there we go. Anyways, when you go live, you're just hooped, aren't you? You have to go with the flow. So, anyways, thanks so much for being here. Oh my goodness. That is so great. You got a fellowship after your surgical residency? Wow, I knew. It's so good you listened to me and became a doctor. I just knew you would be the best doctor ever. And now you're a breast cancer surgeon? Oh my gosh. You're going to help so many women feel better about themselves. That's so great. What did I do today? That just makes me so happy. I knew if you followed your dream, it would just turn out so good for you. I had a good feeling about that. Oh my goodness. You're welcome for the support. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. I had a good day too. Oh my goodness. We got to have afternoon delight. Woo, that was fun. And yeah, it was a good day. What else did I do? Oh, I went and I gave a healing session. That was fun. Yeah. And I dropped off a gift certificate for a friend for a healing session. So she's going to gift me to one of her friends. So, how great is that? I love that my healing business is expanding every day. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, today I was thinking we could talk about that. I'm learning about heart coherence and head coherence in heart math. And it's just proving what I've always felt like when our heart and our head is getting along, then that's called coherent. We have a coherent heart brain connection. And when we do that, it allows us to be in the flow of life. Because when we're in our head all the time, pushing, 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 wanting things to happen, right? Push, push. That that just pushes things away, right? Pushing, we push it away. Allowing is just receiving, knowing we've done our best, and having our head and our heart coherent makes that connection so much easier for all of us. It's so much fun and so relaxing when we're in agreement. There's been times in my life in the past where um, I haven't been following my dream and my goal. Maybe I stayed in a relationship too long and I know I needed to go, but then I was going to have to start all over again looking for the next Mr. Right, right? So I didn't always like to do that. And I remember one time I went back to my ex and my left boob here, grew a lump because it was like, stop going back to that guy. Quit putting my body there. And it was just a fibroid. I had it all checked, but so that was lucky. But it was just amazing how my body let me know that it didn't want to live with that man anymore. No. So it took me still a while to listen. I was really attached to fooling around, right? But that was a disconnect because I wasn't safe. My body wasn't safe. My heart wasn't safe. Even my brain wasn't safe. But it wanted that good sex. So I stayed in a bad relationship. And that gave me a not coherent in between my heart and my head. And I made bad decisions. And I was stressed all the time because I wasn't taking care of me. I didn't put me first. I put me last and I put sex first. Good sex. Well, that didn't work forever. So I had to make a change. And when I was able to leave that relationship, and I still remember, oh my gosh, it wasn't working anymore. And I was like, oh my gosh, my head and my heart were incoherent because my head wanted to leave and my heart finally wanted to leave. And every cell in my body went, "Wow!" with excitement because we could, like, do what we wanted to do finally and leave, and we were all in on it, and we weren't fighting about it anymore with myself, fighting with here and here, and you ever had that inner fight when you know you're doing something you shouldn't do, but you're doing it anyway? Well, I hope you haven't, actually. That'd be nice if you just followed your heart your whole life. Yeah. Let me know if you have, you probably have some tips I could learn from. Yeah, I love to learn. It's so good. Ah, yeah, it's so wonderful. And I got to have a connection with one of my heart math trainees, so that was really fun today. Yeah. Oh, I just threw that in on the lark. But anyway, sorry, I got off track. I digress, right? So, yeah, so getting our heart and head in coherence so we can make good decisions and we're not wasting all this energy just being antsy. Yeah. So I hope that you can find a way to get your head and heart in coherence. And if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I love to listen and I'll do my best to share with you what I've been learning. An affirmation? Sure. You humor me so good. I love you. I have the capacity to listen to my heart and my head and to get them together. When I get my head and my heart together, I make better decisions, I'm calmer, and everything just goes smoothly because I'm in the flow of life. My heart, I mean, think about it. We know about our untapped potential in our brain, right? We only use like 1% of that. Well, we need to use 100% of our heart. What if we're only using 1 or 2% of our heart to help us, right? So by listening to my heart, listening to my head, paying attention, it's so wonderful to just be in the flow of life, to know that this decision is right because we've checked here and we've just listened to our quiet inner voice and do our best to follow our heart. So thank you, happiness enhancers, for being here tonight. We are sacred beings of universal love, and universal love just does a gratitude dance when we get our head and our heart working together. So I hope you get your head and heart working together, happiness enhancers. I love you so much. Oh, the earrings? Yeah, what do you think of these? I love the little spirals. They're so much fun, aren't they? What's on the back of that one? Ooh, some nice turquoisey green. Some more turquoisey green and blue. Anyways, happiness enhancers, thanks so much for being here and making my night. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing if I made you smile, giggle, or think.